Hello, I'm Sydney from Au Fil du Tricot. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a tubular bind off in the round. So here I've worked my ribbing at the end of my sleeve and reached the desired length of my ribbing. So now I'm going to prep for my bind off. There will be twice 2 rounds to work before doing the kitchen stitch. For the step 1, I'm going to knit all the knit stitches and slip purlwise all the purl stitch with the yarn in the front. I'm going to knit the knit stitch, move the yarn in the front, slip purlwise the purl stitch, move the yarn in the back and knit the stitch. For this particular bind off, I can work with the same needle I use for the ribbing. I did a video for a yarn over tubular cast on where we used smaller needle. Here it's not needed. Step 2, I'm on the next round. I'm going to slip purlwise with the yarn in the back all the knitted stitch, and I'm going to purl all the purl stitch around. I move the yarn to the back, slip purlwise the knit stitch, move yarn in the front so I can purl the stitch. Move the yarn in the back, slip purlwise the knit stitch, move the yarn in the front, purl the stitch and move the yarn to the back again. And I'm doing that all around the work. I did twice the 2 rounds I needed to do. Now I'm picking up 2 other circular needle. I like to use a smaller one because anyway right now we are not going to knit anymore. What we are going to do with those needles is on one needle we are going to slip all the knitted stitches, and on the other needle we are going to move the purl stitch. The knit stitches to the front needle and all the purl stitches to the back needle. Knit in the front, purl to the back, knit in the front, purl in the back. And we are doing that all around the work. I reached the end of the half of my round, so I'm going to move all my needles around and keep track of what kind of stitch I move on what kind of needle. That's why I like to use also 2 different kind of needle. On the bamboo one I have all the purl stitch. Here I have a purl stitch, I move it to the bamboo needle, and on the other one I have all the knitted stitches. And I keep moving my stitches from one needle to the other. I have finished divided my stitches. I have on one needle all the knitted stitches and on the other one all the purled one. So it's time to do the kitchen stitch. There is a full video on that technique, but I'm still going to show you here. I have my tapestry needle with 3 times the amount of yarn needed to do the round of my bind off. In the first front stitch, I'm going to insert my tapestry needle purlwise. I'm going to move into the back and insert my tapestry needle knitwise into the first stitches. Those two steps, I'm not going to repeat them. Now it's what you are going to repeat. first stitch knitwise, and I'm removing the stitch from the needle. I move into the second front stitch and I insert the tapestry needle purlwise. I move to the back, I insert purlwise and remove that stitch from the needle. And into the next stitch, I'm going to insert knitwise. I'm coming back into the front stitch. I'm going in it knitwise. I remove from the needle. Next stitch purlwise. That stitch stays. I go to the back, purlwise into the first stitch, and I'm going to remove that stitch from the needle. And going to insert the tapestry needle into the next back stitch knitwise. That stitch stays onto the needle. And you are going to keep repeating those steps until you worked all the stitches around. Now try to keep your tension even so you don't have to go back into the bind off. However, there is a little bit too much yarn. There is too much yarn available. You can go use the tapestry needle, lift up that excess yarn and move it to the next one until you go to the beginning of until you go to the end of your bind off, and that way you are going to have a real even bind off. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're now more comfortable doing the tubular bind off in the round. See you soon. Bye bye.